This company provides very futuristic data analysis technology to governments and private sector which might look impossible to a common man. Let's explore in this video what is going on with Palantir stock these days. How come it lost more than 14% when they reported their earnings? Is the outlook all gloomy? Do we see any positive snapshot in all this pessimism? And at the end, my perspective about it. Hi, my name is Sunny and I make content that affect a common man financially. So let's dive into today's topic, Palantir Crash. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to it alongside smashing that like button as that will help me with the YouTube algorithm, which of course will be highly appreciated. This Denver-based data analytics company has been heavily reliant on US government contracts until few years ago, but recently they have been ramping up private sector clientele too. Being an industry disruptor, Palantir is known to be very volatile as far as its stock price is concerned. Today on the day of recording, it is down about 2% trading at around $9.5 a share, but went down over 14% on August 5th as it missed earnings while putting out a weak revenue outlook. Its stock is down almost 29% in the past 6 months. On the other hand, looking at its 1 year performance, the stock is down over 60%, which no matter how you see it is a huge value destruction for its shareholders. Palantir reported its second quarter results in mid-August when they lost 1 cent per share instead of a profit, while beating revenue expectations slightly by clocking $473 million in sales. Guess what? The stock simply crashed over 14% on the next day. Analysts are predicting that they won't be able to achieve their 30% plus growth for the next couple of years given the macroeconomic scenario in the economy, hence lower future outlook for revenue. Some experts were finding tone of their earning call little muted as the company seems frustrated with delays of large US government contracts which has been their bread and butter up till now. Collectively, all this pessimistic news coming out of Palantir has put negative pressure on the stock price, hence the crash. I must admit, news coming out of Palantir recently has been very gloomy, but in my view, this is just one side of the story. Before jumping the gun, let's see what actually is going on. The CFO explained company's miss in profitability was not due to its operations, rather a decline in its investments and other marketable securities that they own. Alex Karp, company's CEO, reiterated that they remain laser focused on long term growth while diversifying away from government contracts. Palantir's commercial customers have increased from 34 to 119 up till now, while they remain committed to its ambitious hiring program for this year. Moving away from conventional ways how companies are run, Palantir has been investing in SPACs or special purpose acquisition companies as well. They have signed multi-year contracts with SPACs to use Palantir software in their core operations, which will give them future revenues when they acquire other companies. Very innovative, right? If you dig deep into Palantir's financials, not everything looks that bleak and gloomy. In fact, in my limited wisdom, there are multiple bright spots that should cheer up a long-term investor. The average revenue for top 20 customers are up 16%, deal closing have gone up by 67%, gross margins from their operations are still around 80%, have $2.4 billion cash, and zero debt on the balance sheet. On top of it, they are diversifying away from government contracts to private sector that shows a resilience of their business model and the unique technology they bring to the table. Collectively, all these projects are a positive snapshot in my limited wisdom, even though we are going through a tough as well as challenging economy. I must admit, Palantir stock is not for faint-hearted or even those who are looking for the next big thing but don't have a long-term investment horizon. Even though investors are well aware what this company brings to the table for their customers, While they say they are in for the long haul, but whenever there is a bad news which may not even be related to company's core performance, the stock goes down, they panic and eventually sell. I'm afraid most of them are traders, not investors, otherwise there's no point in selling the stock when it goes down. Often these are same group of investors who go crazy when there is a FOMO buying going on. Just remember the golden rule of investing. Be fearful when everybody is greedy and be greedy when everybody is fearful. Make sure to always have a plan ready before you even buy any asset because the whole idea is to take out emotions while investing and think rationally. But that is me, I might be wrong. Do your own due diligence before investing based on your risk tolerance. As a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, so please consult one before investing based on your personal financial situation. If you like the content that I make, please help me and my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing to it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.